Hello everybody, it's Bridget and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get big, juicy, bold lips in a variety of ways, ranging from more natural to something that's really snatched and ready to slay the runway. Oh yeah! Alright, so I'm really excited about this first technique. This is one of my favorite techniques because I just love being able to play with color while still retaining a very natural and sweet looking makeup. And that's exactly what this lip enlarging technique is going to do. It's going to enlarge your lips, but not take away that sense of youth or innocence from the look. What we're going to be doing is creating a gradient lip, but then expanding clear gloss above our natural lip line. And what that's going to do is create this sense that our lips are bigger. I like to call this technique a pumped up gradient lip. And so what we're going to be doing is just applying a lip tint or a lipstick, whatever you like, to the center of the lips, and then we're going to be expanding a clear gloss above the natural lip line so that our natural lip is still being seen underneath, but the eye is sort of tricked because the clear gloss is going to give the illusion that our lips are bigger because it's shiny, and shiny things just tend to make whatever they're sitting on top of look bigger. And for this, I'm going to use the Etude House Dear Darling Water Tint. This is one of my favorite products. I just love Korean lip tints. They're cheap and they just have great color payoff. I am in love with them. So what I'm going to do is just apply a gradient lip like normal. That's step one complete. And now you see my lips don't really look enlarged or anything. They're just colored a little bit deeper than before, but the gloss is what's going to add that pop. This is the NYX Clear Gloss, and I'm going to just apply this all over my lips and then slightly over my lip lines. So first I'm going to fill in my lips with this color. So you can see what this looks like with just the gloss on. And my lips may actually appear just slightly bigger because gloss is going to have that effect even if you don't overline your lips with it. But let's draw a little bit outside of the perimeter of the lips and see how that turns out. Really focus that gloss right here on the Cupid's bow. You can see as my lips catch the light, it looks as though my lip line is actually where the gloss is sitting on that perimeter. And like I said, this technique is the most natural of all of them, so it's not going to give you this like super enhanced illusion of bigger lips, but it's going to help to just plump them up a bit. And if you're after a slightly more natural looking technique, I would definitely try this out because it's one of my favorites and it's great for everyday wear too. Oh, I'm sad I have to wipe this off now because I love this so much. This next technique I'm going to show you is also a form of a gradient lip, but it's a little more intense than, say, a generalized gradient lip is. It's kind of like a Bratz gradient lip, if you will. Now, usually when you're doing a gradient lip, like I showed you in the last part of the video, you stop like in the center of your lips. But what we're going to do here is expand the gradient out more and past the lip line so that we're not going to be having a solid line surrounding the lip, but it's still going to make our lip look bigger because we're going outside of the perimeter of our lips. It's just in a gradient. So let's get to it. For this technique, we're going to be using the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Milan. So again, what we're doing is creating a gradient lip that expands outside of the natural perimeter of our lips. So how we'll do that is just fill in our lips like normal. And now I'm going to draw slightly outside of the natural lip line. And see, because I did that, that already looks bigger. But now I am going to tap it out and create that gradient. when you're overlining your lips in any way, make sure you don't do it too much at first. You want to kind of ease into it. I'm taking my ring finger here, and on my little bumpy part of my lip, I'm blending up like this. You see how that's really starting to blend this out? This is a very editorial look or Instagram-y look. I'm going to go in with another layer of this, and I think I may also add another shade of pink just so that we can create a more expansive gradient. It'll look more realistic than just having one color. Oh my gosh, it looks like I have fillers. And you see how this look is kind of funny looking with just the one color? Once we add one more color in, it's going to appear more natural. For this, I'm going to use the 3 Concept Eyes lipstick in Flexible. Ow! And why we're adding this color is because if you just look at it right now, it looks like I may have just kind of like put my lipstick on messily, but by adding this color in the center, it looks more like the look was intentional. And I like to follow the line. See, I'm like putting little kitty ears on this top lip part to mimic the shape. And you see, we haven't even blended it out, but it already is looking better. And I'm going to use a lip brush to blend this out. One thing to keep in mind when you're doing a gradient is that you don't want to lose the gradient by blending out too far. I find the best way to do this is just place the product exactly where you want it, and then to blend it out very gently with the lip brush, and it'll create a gradient. If you're too messy with it and you're not intentional with where you place it, it can kind of start to get out of hand. So just keep that in mind. Especially here, see, I have this shape. I'm not going to just go and get rid of it. I'm going to blend it so that I still retain that little kitty ear shape. There we go! I like this one. It's kind of weird, a little bit alternative and doll-like, but it still kind of has that natural edge because it is a gradient. So we're going to top this off with a gloss as well, and we'll be done. For this look, because we've already expanded out with the lip color, you can choose to keep the gloss within the center of the lips or to expand it out over the gradient. It's really up to you. I'm going to expand it above the gradient because, you know, the whole point of this video is to make your lips look big. So why don't I just go for the cheese, bread, cake? What? I don't know what that saying is. Okay. It's going for the gold, right? Okay. We'll go with that. And that is look number 2. And of course, the final technique is going to be overlining with a lip liner, but I'm going to expand upon that technique and show you a few extra little ways that you can plump up your lips without that Botox. So let's get going. First, I'm gonna draw the initial outline with NYX's Rose Pink Lip Pencil. Now, just looking at it like this without anything else done, you can see how much bigger this side already appears to this side. Let's keep on going. And then I'm gonna just fill in everything till we get to the center. We're gonna do the same thing on the bottom. Okay, now we have our outline. We're looking a little crazy, like those granny cards that they sell at the, like, you know, those comedy grandma cards where like the boobies are like little like that. And okay, anyway. Moving on. So by applying a darker color here and a lighter color here, it's going to make the eye think that this part is coming out and it's bigger. So that is the science behind it. And I'm blending this color in. So I draw in the middle and then I go like that. And just because these products are cream, they naturally meld into each other. You could do this with liquid lipsticks as well. You've probably seen people do a similar technique with liquid lipsticks, but it's all the same. And I think there needs to be a little more darkness on the perimeter, so I'm going to go back in and darken that just a bit. And we're gonna finish this off with the same clear NYX gloss, even though mine is obviously not clear because I've used it so much. And there you can see that is the final look. Oh, I haven't done my lips like this in a while. I do like that Barbie makeup once in a while with like the, oh. I wanted to do a video dedicated to like some Barbie makeups, but I want to get a blonde wig in first so I can really embody it. Ooh. But yeah. Oh man, I have not worn lipstick like this in ages, and it looks good. It looks good. Oh. I hope you enjoyed this lip poppin', lip plumpin' tutorial. Yeah. If you liked this video and found my tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It really helps me out. And don't forget to comment below with what kind of content you'd like to see. That's it for now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!